black thing go from left to right, and I thought, I'm going to die out here. No one's ever going to know.
I couldn't believe what my eyeballs were showing me. I'll never forget how evil the eyes were. It was horrible. I mean, I've never seen nothing that evil.
It ran towards me at a rate that I can't even explain. Turned and stared at me, and this look of, I just want to kill you. I want to say it was human, but it wasn't.
He was yelling at me to grab a gun, grab a gun. I was like, for what? He said, just grab a gun. And there's footprints all the way to the door of my house. It had went inside my garage all the way to the door.
911, what are you reporting?
Jesus Christ, you better...
Sure.
Zia!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh.
You're listening to Sasquatch Chronicles. Check us out online at sasquatchchronicles.com. If you've had an encounter, email me. My email address is wes@sasquatchchronicles.com. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. How's your week been treating you? I'm not sure if I got a broken rib or if I got a cracked rib or if I just tore the muscles around the rib, but I've been hurting the last couple days. And to give the members a heads up, sorry to start the show out on kind of a downer, but Sunday's up in the air. It really depends on how I'm feeling here the next couple days. It's been tough. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to sit up. It's hard to lay down. It's hard to talk. So forgive my wheezing tonight, but I'm hurting pretty bad. I've been putting icy hot on, taking a leave, and so I haven't gone to the hospital yet, but I may end up here in the next, probably within a few hours. So Sunday's kind of up in the air. Bear with me tonight. I got a cool show planned for you tonight. I posted earlier in the week, Colleen had posted a video of this weird thing digging. And so I invited her to the show. She's going to give us a little bit of background on it. You guys probably saw it up on the blog. I'll also post it underneath this episode so you guys can watch it. But Colleen will be sharing her own personal encounters. And then I'm also going to be speaking to Andrew. And Andrew had a very interesting encounter here recently with his brother, so he'll be sharing that with us tonight. If you've had an encounter and you'd like to be on the show, shoot me an email. My email address is wes@sasquatchchronicles.com. And again, before I bring Colleen on, you guys can actually watch the video below this and take a look at what those kids actually filmed. I thought it was kind of cool to give us an update, kind of give us an insider perspective on what actually happened during that video, kind of context behind the video. So let's jump into it tonight. I want to welcome Colleen to the show. Colleen, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you.
And I know you're an investigator. You're with the BFRO, aren't you? Are you an investigator?
No, not actually with the BFRO. I do know some folks that are.
Okay.
But I'm actually with Ohio Bigfoot Hunters.
Ohio Bigfoot Hunters on Facebook. And that's where I saw this video that you had posted, and I was really intrigued by it. At first, I kind of looked at it and thought, well, I don't know. And then I really took some time and sat down and looked at it, and I thought, gosh, that's a really weird thing those girls filmed. It's not a normal, it gave me the creeps, and then I zoomed in on it, and at first I thought it was a person, but then after kind of zooming in on it and watching the way it moved, and for the audience, it's on SasquatchChronicles.com. You can go on there and view the video, but I just thought, God, that is a weird, the way it's moving is weird. Its body language is weird. Just everything about it seemed really weird. And I was so happy that the girls had the mindset to, pull out their phone and start filming. I think that is just, I can't, if they're listening, thank them enough for doing that, because a lot of people don't do that.
They were, one of them works at a fast food restaurant. So they were kind of like on their dinner break. And it's right up the street from the cemetery. So anyway, they're driving around just killing time. And one of the sisters saw something and didn't know what it was. And then she's like, that looks like somebody's digging. And then later on, I guess she told her sister it looks like a dirty woman digging. And they watched it for a little while. And like you said, then they got the idea, hey, let's record it just to see what it is, because we got no clue. It was about that time when they moved the car farther down the driveway. The building that you see in the picture is actually a above-ground mausoleum. It's a very long building. The view that you get is actually one of the back sides of the building. Where the pillars or the columns are, that's actually the front of the building. I realize there's a car in the video. It was parked there. And I have photographs of the actual dig site with the parking lot, and it's roughly 70 yards away. So there's only two choices, I think, for the owners of the vehicle. You know, whether they were out walking the grounds, because this is a large cemetery, or they were inside the mausoleum. I know one of the girls personally. I haven't met her sister. They are friends of my daughter, and that's how I came to get the video. They sent that to my daughter. My daughter's like, I know somebody who's an investigator. Let's see if she can take a look at it. So I did, and they explicitly asked me if I could give them an answer on it. So I've been trying. I had the video up. It went viral. And I decided, okay, wait, there's a lot of people bothering this cemetery. This cemetery is, again, very well known in Akron, Ohio. And they need their privacy. They take care of thousands of people's loved ones. So I don't blame them for not wanting people snooping around. So out of respect for the cemetery, I pulled the video. Some people understood what they were seeing. Some people didn't. Of course, I asked for people's opinions, and I got some. There's those people that think, yes, it's a person. There's those people that saw a shovel. There's those people that saw shoes and a T-shirt. Well, the girls never saw any of that. All they saw was somebody digging up to their elbows at a frantic pace.
Yeah, and for the audience listening, please respect the cemetery. Imagine if you had a loved one buried there. Would you want someone go tromping around there? So, please respect that. But, yeah, you can kind of understand with the way the girls responded when they were filming. It was kind of like, well, what is that? And what the little girl, she says a couple times that, well, she's digging, and then she backs up and corrects herself and was like, well, what is that? What is that thing? And, if it would have been just a person digging, I don't know that they would have, even digging frantically, I don't know that they would have broken out their phone and started filming.
Yeah, I think they got the second look at it when they moved the car, because as the car moves forward, you can see the vehicle that was parked actually disappears because the angle of the building changes. So you can watch the figure was on the left-hand side of the pillar, and then all of a sudden you'll see it on the right-hand side of the pillar. And that's only because it's a curved driveway.
Yeah, no, and I get that. I think anyone with half a brain watching it could figure that out. What do you think it was? What do you think that they saw? I mean, did the girls give you any impression on what they thought it was? Or?
No. The girls are probably between 17 and 18 years old. My daughter just graduated high school, and so they know one another. They're not around investigators. They probably really have no clue of anything considered a Bigfoot, a Squatch, a Grassman, or whatever. I don't think that was on their mind at all. The funny part is, the thing is, it's Akron, but although it's Akron, it's very close to Kenmore, Ohio. Kenmore has what they know as a Kenmore Grassman. It has been seen for many, many years. There are a lot of reports, okay? And most of these reports, they all kind of like mention the same thing. People aren't calling this a Bigfoot. I never once called it a Bigfoot in that video, okay? I don't think it's a human. I'm calling it a subhuman. And that's just what I'm based on from what I've heard and what I saw. My encounter, it was many, many years ago, but it was only about 3 miles from the cemetery when it happened. And I came across